going to go and simply just explain. I'll show you guys my crunch build and explain why I have the cards that I have in there. So obviously he is made to be a off lane starter. Um, with the healer token and bump juice, that's pretty much the off lane starting items. However, you can make him, you can take him to support lane, you can take him into jungle, which is actually why I have the Magus Siphon as well here, is in case I go into the jungle, I want to be equipping that early game. I didn't put any updates on it because I don't really, it's simply for early game to help with jungle sustain, and it's going to be getting gone within a few levels, right? So if we look here, so the first item that you're going to be building, or that I build, I should say, is the Guardian's Ward. It's a 6-point card. Very simple. You know, you need a ward and you need more damage, so you get Guardian's Ward. After that, I go into Whirling Wand here. Same thing, more damage, more attack speed. After that, Wind Carver's Blade, more attack speed, more damage. It's pretty self-explanatory early on. You get yeah, you just build up your damage. It's just Whirling Wand and Wind Carver Blade with 3 points in damage and 3 points in attack speed. I mean, I switched the upgrades here. Usually, you want to Whirling Wand focuses on attack speed, so people, or at least I think people usually like put attack speed on it, and Wind Carver focuses on power, so people usually power. I switched it just to make it a little bit more even, have the stats increase kind of evenly, because he benefits from both pretty well. So after you get those 6-point cards, right? This is when the deck changes a little bit as opposed to like probably what most people play Crunch as. After you get those initial cards, right? So you have Bump Juice Healer Token, you have Guardian's Ward, Weak Whirling Wand, and Weak Wind Cover Blade. Then you save up 6 points and you get on the pure. You can even remove the Healer Token and Bump Juice, so that way you only have to save up 3 points and then go back and get the Honor the Pure. Honor the Pure, you should already be at, I mean, if you look how many cards you have already, right? It's 3, 6, 9, another 6, 15, and then plus another 6. That would be 21 card points total, right? So you're already high level enough that the shield you're going to be getting for Honor the Pure is going to be pretty substantial. So I would yeah, 6 points in Guardian's Ward, 6 points in Whirling Wand, 6 points in Wind Cover Blade. Remove, you have 3 points here, so get rid of those. That way you only have to save up 3 more points to get Honor the Pure. That way you can, because at this point you want to group up for small little skirmishes, and Honor the Pure is going to give you and your teammates that advantage to be able to sustain a lot better. After that is when it gets even a little bit weirder, and I actually have Bright Steel and Golden Veil on here. It's because the defense helps out, but that's not the main thing that I wanted to get with him. I wanted to get crit, but I didn't want to get a card that's just more attack speed and damage and crit, right? I wanted to get something else. I wanted to make him that initiator, that attacker, So right, and it's an offlane build, so you should be offlaning, right? You should be attacking pretty, taking some poke here and there. So these 2 cards is gonna bump up your defense by a little bit. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 points in armor from both cards for the respective armor, but you also have 3 points in crit chance. Both of these cards are 9-point cards, and you just have to just go into them raw. And after you build them, you're going to have a total of 40% crit chance from both of these, right? It's 20 from here and 20 from here, right? After that, you get your Blast Harness to get the crit bonus and also increase your attack speed a little bit more. It's really going to help. That's what I can say. It's really going to help. Just obviously you have a bunch of crit chance. With 40% crit chance, you're probably going to be critting every other hit. And with crunch, that's a lot. So you'll increase your attack speed, increase your crit bonus. You're going to be hitting like a truck already, right? So now you have your base build already done, right? You have one slot for Blast Hornet, one slot for Honor the Pure, one slot for Whirling Wand, one slot for Wind Cover Blade, one slot for Guardian Sword, and then one slot for Golden Veil and Bright Steel. So we count them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6. Okay. Oh, I remember what I did. Yeah, you only go into one of these if you have to. You don't really need to go into both of them. Whichever are the heavy damage dealers of your on the opposing team, that's the one that you build, right? Because if you look at the cards, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna have one more slot for one of these, right? So just look at whoever are the main damage dealers on the opposing team. Do they focus on basic attacks or do they use abilities like a countess? If they have a really strong countess on the team, you might want to go for Golden Veil. If they have a really strong Murdoch on the team, you might want to go for Bright Steel Plate. Depends who's starting to snowball on their team or who's just doing the best on their team. You want to counter that person specifically, and then you have 20% crit chance, which is enough because you have so much attack speed here. You know, that's it's not his main thing anyways. He's just trying to be there. So uh, 9-point card, 9-point card, 9-point card, 9 point, 9 points. Oh, I know. Okay, actually, I have to rework this because I have to make the Guardian Sword a 9-point card. Yeah, Guardian Sword should be a 9-point card. That's easy enough. There we go. 9-point Guardian Sword. Really get that because you're gonna have the ward the whole match, right? So late game you're gonna have one 9-point Guardian Sword, one 9-point Blast Harness, one 9-point Honor the Pure, and one 9-point defensive card, whichever one of these you need, and then two 12-point cards. Your Whirling Wand and your Wind Cover Blade. That's pretty much the build. That's all. You have a little bit defense. It's mostly just there to give you the crit chance. Yeah, the crit chance 20%. I believe it's enough. I think it's enough. It's either 20% or 32%. It's like it's a difference. It's like a big difference, but I don't know. I like it. It's been working, kind of, sort of. I mean, but you are your offlaner or support. It's what this build lends itself to. You're not really trying to jungle all that much because you're doing Honor the Pure here, right? You want to be with your team and just attack with your team. But that's pretty much the build. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.